There's something about being broken by God that almost nobody talks about openly, but every person God ever used has walked through it. Brokenness doesn't look glamorous. It's not a worship song. It's not a conference moment. It's not a highlight reel. It's the private collapse. The nights you cry quietly, the losses you didn't expect, the disappointments that feel unfair, the seasons that make you whisper, "God, what are you doing to me?" But hear me, brokenness is not God destroying you. It's God dismantling what can't go into your destiny. If you're in that place right now, the stretching, the silence, the confusion, the pressure, this message will make everything make sense. Let's breathe. Let's take this slow. Let's talk about how God breaks you before He uses you. God breaks your self-sufficiency. Every great move of God begins with this. He breaks your belief that you can do life alone. Before Moses ever lifted a staff, God stripped him of confidence. Before David ever held a crown, God stripped him of comfort. Before Paul ever wrote a letter, God stripped him of certainty. God breaks the part of you that depends on strength without surrender. This is why you reach places where your strategies stop working, your plans fall apart, your strength runs out, your coping mechanisms collapse, your confidence disappears. You're not failing, you're being emptied, because God can't fill a heart that's already full of self. Your breaking is not rejection, it's invitation. God is saying, "Let me be the source now." God breaks your attachments. Before God can use you deeply, He removes anyone and anything that competes with Him for your heart. This is why certain people left. This is why certain friendships crumbled. This is why relationships ended unexpectedly. This is why connections that felt right suddenly felt wrong. God isn't trying to isolate you. He's detoxing you, because there are attachments that would sabotage your calling if you let them survive your elevation. Brokenness often looks like loss, but it's actually pruning. Not everyone can go where you're going. God knows it. Your spirit senses it. Your heart just struggles to accept it. But hear this, whatever God removes, He replaces with something aligned. God breaks your identity. This is the painful one. Before God uses you, He confronts the false version of you that life created, the version shaped by trauma, the version shaped by fear, the version shaped by rejection, the version shaped by pressure, the version shaped by family expectations. God breaks your false confidence, your false humility, your people-pleasing, your defensive walls, your performance mindset. He breaks everything in you that you adopted for survival, but cannot carry into destiny. Brokenness is identity surgery, not to weaken you, but to reveal who you actually are. You are not who pain turned you into. You are who purpose calls you to become. God breaks your plans. Let's be honest. There were plans you thought were perfect, relationships you planned to build, paths you expected to walk, dreams you believed were from God, until He shattered them. Not because they were sinful, but because they were too small. God closes doors violently sometimes, because if He left them open, you would walk into a future that does not match your calling. He breaks your plans to make room for His, and His plans will always require a version of you that your comfort zones cannot produce. So the breaking of your plans is actually the birthing of your purpose. God breaks your dependence on people. There comes a moment in every believer's journey where God allows support to disappear. The people who used to be there aren't. The affirmation you depended on dries up. The validation you leaned on becomes silent. You feel abandoned, but you're actually being repositioned, Because God knows, if people can make you, people can break you. If people define you, people can destroy you. So God breaks your dependence on applause, approval, and agreement. He teaches you to stand alone with Him, so when He elevates you, you won't crumble under pressure or criticism. Brokenness is training, it's endurance, it's spiritual backbone formation. God breaks your heart to rebuild it stronger. This is the part that brings tears. Your heart has been broken before, by people, by expectations, by disappointments. But when God breaks your heart, it's different. He breaks the pride, the stubbornness, the bitterness, the unforgiveness, the emotional armor, the walls you've built to survive. He breaks open the hard places, so He can heal the deep places. A crushed heart is not the end, it's the beginning. Psalm 34-18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. Brokenness brings you closer to God than blessings ever could. He breaks you to make you whole. God breaks the old version of you to reveal the new. You cannot walk into destiny as the version of yourself that survived yesterday. Transformation requires death, the death of your old self. God breaks old habits, old thoughts, old cycles, old wounds, old insecurities, old patterns, old limitations, not to harm you, but to resurrect you. This is why the breaking season feels violent. You're shedding a lifetime of identity, and what comes after the breaking? Clarity, strength, authority, sensitivity to His voice, discernment, confidence, purpose. The woman or man you become after God breaks you is someone even hell takes seriously. The beauty of being broken by God. Listen, you are not being destroyed. You are being transformed. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. You are not being abandoned. You are being aligned. Brokenness is not the end of your story. It is the doorway into the chapter where God uses you most powerfully. Every great destiny is born out of breaking. Every vessel God uses is purified by pressure. Every calling requires surrender. You're not in a breakdown. You're in a breakthrough in slow motion. And one day soon, you will look back and say, God, I see it now. Thank you for breaking me. Thank you for rebuilding me. Thank you for preparing me. This is not the end. This is the making of you. If this message spoke to the place you've been trying to hide, you're not alone. God is not breaking you to leave you broken. He's shaping you for the version of yourself you haven't met yet. Save this message. Share it with someone who's in a similar season. And if you want more teachings that help you understand what God is doing behind the scenes, subscribe, not for numbers, but so you never miss the guidance God is sending in moments like this. And if you're in a breaking season right now, comment, Lord, use me for your glory.